The Audit of the Tropical Secret. Lucas graduated from Oxford in finance last year. He is an ambitious young man who wants to be a successful auditor. Today, his boss gave him a special assignment. "You are to travel to the Caribbean tomorrow," his boss said. Lucas is going to visit a famous tax haven for a project called the Audit of Clarity. He is excited because he has never traveled for work before. On the long flight, Lucas thinks about his career. He wants his work to be both effective and efficient. He looks out the window at the clouds and makes a prediction. "I will be the best auditor the company has ever seen," he whispers to himself. When the flight attendant passes by, Lucas makes a quick decision. "I'll have an orange juice, please," he says. After he arrives on the island, Lucas walks through a sunny market. He sees a colorful tent with a sign that says, "Astra, the fortune teller." Astra is sitting behind a table covered in silk. She watches the people passing by. She sees Lucas and senses that his life is about to change. She thinks, "I am going to help this young man find the truth." Lucas enters the tent, feeling curious. Astra looks at his palms and speaks seriously. "You are to discover a secret that is hidden in the numbers," she says. Lucas is skeptical about magic, but he is intrigued. "I will listen to what you have to say," Lucas decides spontaneously. Astra warns him to be careful of a strange mammal and mentions a scandal involving match fixing. The next morning, Lucas goes to a large glass building. He begins the Audit of Clarity. The financial records are very confusing. He realizes that being a good auditor is harder than he thought. He remembers some advice. "Fake it until you make it." He stands up straight and says, "I am going to find the missing money, no matter how long it takes." Lucas meets the CEO of the company, a man named Victor. Victor is very wealthy and plans to enter politics. "I am going to run for president next year," Victor announces proudly. Lucas notices a small exotic mammal, a lemur, sitting on the back of Victor's expensive leather chair. Lucas remembers Astra's warning and feels a shiver of nervous energy. Victor shows Lucas the files for the local sports stadium. Lucas notices that many payments are unusual. It looks like the company is involved in match fixing for football games. Victor watches Lucas closely. Lucas knows he must stay calm. "I will finish my review of these files by tomorrow," Lucas says, making a quick promise to hide his suspicion. That night, the evidence is gathered by Lucas in the quiet office. He finds documents that prove the company is hiding millions of dollars. He realizes that this Audit of Clarity was meant to hide the truth, not find it. He makes a firm decision about his next step. "I am going to call the authorities in the morning," Lucas says firmly to the empty room. Before he leaves for the airport, Lucas sees Astra one last time on the beach. "The truth was found, just as I saw," she tells him. Lucas smiles and thanks her for her guidance. He feels like a completely different person than the man who arrived. "I'm going to send you a postcard when this is over," he tells her. Astra nods and says, "You will do great things, Lucas." Lucas flies back home. He is no longer just a student who graduated in finance. He is a whistleblower. The match-fixing scandal is being reported by news stations all over the world. Lucas looks at the horizon and feels proud. He knows his life has changed forever. "Next week, I am going to start my own consulting firm," he thinks with a smile.